smells so good in here.
It's our essential oils. We're having class on the 28th at 6 p.m. You should come.
Sounds great.
See you then.
Great. I'm Janet, a physical therapist at Physical Therapy and Balance Center, and we're talking once again about upper cross syndrome. We've been doing some stretches, and hopefully you've been doing them all along, so you're ready to start some of the strengthening. We're going to do one for the lower trapezius muscle. So I want you to find a bar to hang on, or a tree will work, but something that gets you hanging. Now, you're not going to be in a dead hang where you're just loose like this. You're actually going to contract your scapula muscles like this, okay? You can have your feet on the ground if you need to, and you don't have to have all of your weight hanging. And so watch my shoulder blades very carefully. It's a subtle movement. I'm going to pretend like I'm pulling my shoulder blades down into my back pockets, like this. This is a great exercise for upper traps. Your elbows stay straight and just your shoulder blades are moving. All right, let's go do a few more exercises. For the next exercise, we're going to work on something called external rotation, and you can use some TheraBand for that, which we sell out in the lobby. I'd like for people to use a towel underneath their arm for this exercise. You can make sure your thumb is up so you're not turned this way or this way, and you're going to go out to the side and slowly back in. I don't want you to do the opposite. I don't want you to work on internal rotation because we're trying to open things up, and so we're going to just work on external rotation today. If you ever feel a pinch in your shoulder with any of the shoulder exercises, stop. Have a therapist check it out, and don't continue to exercise with a pinch. All right, we're going to grab a yoga mat for our next exercise. All right, let's work the rhomboid muscles. One of my favorite ways to do this is to get in either tabletop or quadruped, depending on what you like to call it, position. And my shoulders, my elbows are straight. My shoulder blades are going to come apart, and I'm going to bring them together. So it's another subtle movement, and it's not this, it's a small movement where the shoulder blades are coming together and going apart. One more strengthening exercise. For this one, I'm going to have you lay on your back. Now, usually a double chin is not a good thing, but in this exercise, it's what you're after. You're going to tuck your chin while you keep the back of your head on the mat. If you are very tight, you may have to start with a towel under your head in order to do this exercise. So bring the back of your head gently into the mat. Keep your mouth closed so that you're not just opening and closing your mouth, and tuck. We'll do this nice and slow, about 10 times. All right, that covers upper cross syndrome. If you have any questions, you can always put it in the comments below. And I hope you will like and share, and I hope to see you next week on Teach Me Tuesday when we will be finished with upper cross syndrome and moving on to a new topic. Thanks for sticking with me.